charge of the Eagle Scout Court of Honor of Braydon.
Good morning.
Good
It's a
morning.
special honor. Oh, this is Baptist Church. I'm sorry. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Ben Wade, and for 8 years I was Scoutmaster of Troop 11, First Baptist Church of Madisonville. For 5 of the 6 years that Braydon has been a member of Troop 11, I was his Scoutmaster, so it's a special honor to be invited to be a part of his special day here today. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to a part of our service today, which is the Court of Honor for Braydon Pageant.
On behalf of the National Council of Boy Scouts of America, I hereby convene this Court of Honor for the sole purpose of presenting the Eagle Scout Award to Braydon Pageant.
For every 100 boys who will become a scout, rarely will one be brought before a juvenile court. 30 boys out of 100 will drop out in their first year, but every single one of them will keep with them the values that they learned in scouting. 18 will develop a hobby from scouting that will last for the rest of their life. 17 will become future scout leaders, like me and Rusty. 12 will have their first contact with the church through scouting. Boys, when you look around in this church and you see men singing those hymns and men praying to God, they were young men just like you once. You will grow up to take their place. We're counting on you. 8 will enter a vocation that was learned through the merit badge system. 6 will enter the ministry. 5 will earn their faith's religious award. 2 out of that 100, 2 will become Eagle Scouts. 1 will use his scouting skills to save his own life, and 1 out of 100 will use his scouting skills to save the life of another. Scouts also account for 64% of Air Force Academy graduates, 68% of West Point graduates, 70% of Annapolis graduates, 72% of Rhodes Scholars, 85% of FBI agents are Scouts, and 26 of the first 29 astronauts in America are Boy Scouts. My friends, today we honor one Scout in 100.
Becoming an Eagle Scout is a great accomplishment, but also a great responsibility. As an Eagle Scout, your first obligation is to live with honor. Let the white of the Eagle badge remind you of honor. Your second obligation as an Eagle Scout is to be loyal. Let the blue of the Eagle badge remind you of loyalty. The third obligation of an Eagle Scout is to be courageous. Let the red of the Eagle badge remind you of courage. Your fourth obligation is to serve others. For a leader is above all a servant. Let the practice of the daily good turn become a lifetime of service, for only in giving of yourself do you give anything of value. Let the scroll on your badge remind you of service. The final obligation as an Eagle Scout is to have vision. As a leader, you must now blaze your own trail. Let the silver eagle hanging from your badge remind you of vision. Please make the Scout sign and repeat the Eagle Scout promise after me. I reaffirm my allegiance
I reaffirm my allegiance
to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath.
to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize
I thoughtfully recognize
and take upon myself
and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities
the obligations and responsibilities
of an Eagle Scout.
of an Eagle Scout.
On my honor, I will do my best
On my honor, I will do my best
to make my training an example.
to make my training an example.
My rank and my influence
My rank and my influence
count strongly for better scouting
count strongly for better scouting
and for better citizenship
and for better citizenship
in my troop,
in my troop,
in my community,
in my community,
and in my contacts with other people.
and in my contacts with other people.
To this, I pledge my sacred honor.
To this, I pledge my sacred honor.
Braydon, by the authority vested in me by the National Court of Honor, Boy Scouts of America, it is my privilege to pronounce you an Eagle Scout. May the oath you have always taken always remain with you. I will allow Ben Wade to present you your Eagle Scout award.
Would Rusty and Sherry join Braydon up here? I'm going to step back just a little bit here. Okay. Needle space. Braydon, your parents have undoubtedly been the primary source of support during this journey. They've given you strength, and it's fitting that they present you with your Eagle emblems. At this time, I would like Sherry to attach the medal to your uniform. I've never been to an Eagle ceremony where that medal was easy. And Rusty, would you present Braydon with his Eagle neckerchief and Eagle slide? Braydon, in recognition of your mother's devotion to you, would you present her with an Eagle Scout mother's pin? And Braydon, in recognition of the journey that you've come, the fact that your father has walked every step of this journey with you, his love and support for you, would you present him with the Eagle Father's pin? And this morning, would James, Robert, and Cheryl Sparks join us up here? In honor and appreciation of all the hours that you all have volunteered throughout Braydon's Eagle journey, Braydon would like to present you with the Eagle Mentors pin. The Eagle Mentors pin is a decision that Braydon makes. People who have been profoundly impacting on his journey and completion of his project. And finally, on behalf of the Boy Scouts of America, the Lincoln Heritage Council, and Troop 11, it is my honor to present to you your official certificate for the rank of Eagle Scout. finally, family and friends, it gives me great pleasure to present to you Troop 11's newest Eagle Scout, Braydon Paget. Thank you. And you know, Braydon has received and is going to receive many letters of congratulation from there's a couple of letters that we'd like to share with you. Dear Braydon, what a pleasure to be able to write a letter congratulating you on this rare achievement, becoming an Eagle Scout. Knowing you for the last 5 years and watching you grow and mature as you pursued this goal has been rewarding. From the days when you didn't want to speak up in the troop meeting to now when you proudly wear the emblem of scouting, you have faithfully walked a long road. Braydon, I hope that traveling the long road will stick with you. It forced you to prepare to rearrange your schedule based on priorities that you set and to commit to a plan. You had to learn flexibility to deal with the days when the plan just wasn't working out, and tenacity to see the project through. You don't earn Eagle Scout just to wear a great badge. You earn Eagle Scout to help become a great citizen. So now begins the next chapter in Braydon Paget's life. What does it hold? I'm excited to see. Remember the lessons you've learned and the people who helped impart them. Get involved in the lives of younger boys and teach them what every scout needs to know to succeed. How to ignore everybody trying to pull you out of your sleeping bag when we have to pack up and go home. How to make bacon and French toast at the campsite. The best Chuck Norris jokes ever. You know, the essentials. Teach them the essentials. I wish you all the best in life and expect to hear great things. Years in Scouting, Eric M. Chumley, Major, United States Air Force.
Mr. Wade mentioned Chuck Norris jokes. For those of you who have never been involved in scouting, you don't really understand the Chuck Norris jokes that Chuck Norris can do anything. I mean, he was Walker, Texas Ranger. We often have these little contests around the campfire. Everybody's got to come up with a Chuck Norris joke. They're all kind of silly, but to every Boy Scout here, Chuck Norris jokes are just I've heard so many of them. I mean, I've heard one that when Alexander Bell invented the telephone, he already had 3 missed calls from Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris doesn't call the wrong number. You just answer the wrong phone. They're all silly, but they've all got meaning. With that said, dear Braydon, I would like to congratulate you on earning your Eagle Scout. Becoming an Eagle Scout is an accomplishment that will stay with you your entire life. You now have joined the ranks of some of our nation's greatest leaders in politics, religion, military, and business. You have in your life great discipline for success. Scouting. I encourage you to remember the values you have learned, since they will help you to succeed in life. You have achieved the rank of Eagle Scout, which only a small percentage of a young man ever do. You have accomplished this by setting goals and working hard to accomplish these goals. May God bless you in all of your future endeavors. Sincerely, Chuck Norris.